Home of the 2023 U.S. Open. EA Sports welcomes you to the Los Angeles Country Club in our continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Navalo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
And that is a laser to start things out. And from there, he should have a chance to go for this opening green in two. Wow, what a nice way to start the day, Frank.
Straight out of the gate, and the barn door is officially open.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Okay, a well-played opening hole here on the green in two, and then a two-putt birdie to start 1 under. The second is a tough par 4 measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the barranca. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Nah, nothing to it. Very well judged there. Okay, good par here at the second, and that will keep him at -1. The third is another par 4, this one a bit shorter at 419 yards. You'll want to get familiar with the hole location prior to teeing off. Left side hole locations should dictate a drive up the right side of the fairway, and vice versa. Up at the putting surface, 3 front bunkers protect this molar-shaped green. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
127 yards to the front, 135 to the hole. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Just 5 feet left. Yeah, that's a good save to make sure this didn't get worse. A first bogey of the round, and he's back to even through 3. We come now to our first par 3 of the round. It is the downhill 228-yard fourth. The biggest issues to contend with here: greenside bunkers both left and right, as well as a difficult runoff area over the back, making par a challenge when tee shots miss the mark. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. The fifth is a par 4 at 480 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the right as it runs parallel to Sunset Boulevard and features an expanded landing area since the most recent redesign. 2 front bunkers protect a green that's been restored to its original Thomas & Bell configuration. And all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Nope, didn't play enough of the break, and that'll be short as well. So he will finish that off. It's a bogey 5 here at number 5. It's believed that just about every great course in the world features one par 4 under 350 yards, allowing for multiple playing options. On the North course, it's this one, the 6th. This hole checks in at just 325 yards and is one of the great risk-reward holes on this course. Long hitters can have a go at the green, but doing so brings in all manner of obstacles that are avoided when playing for position off the tee. And that one gonna be into the bunker off the tee. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, big explosion, got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie. Turning south, we come to as long a par 3 as you're going to find in major championship golf. The 7th hole here, checking in at a full 284 yards, all you want. Oak trees lining this secluded section of the golf course, and players will have the option of landing their tee shots shy of the green on the short grass and running them onto the putting surface. This is a tough test.
Had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
This would be a bonus from 25 feet away. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. One over for the day. The second of the par 5s on the course is this one, the 547-yard 8th hole. This is another of the great risk-reward holes on the course. A well-struck drive should have a reasonable chance to reach this green in 2. But beware of the barranca left, and bear in mind that this green is on the smallish side, so long approaches will need to be precise.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And he is in an ideal spot just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Nope. And that's in for his par. He'll remain +1 for his round. The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunker short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th, and that's going to be a 1-over score of 36 on this outward 9. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4 10th. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. That pin in the front right quadrant of the green today as he stares down his second. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Now a 7-footer. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 11. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those 2 front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. That winds up way left. That's going to leave a very awkward distance to somehow try to save par. And he gets that to drop. Back-to-back pars here on 10 and 11 to begin his backside. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Well, he's looking at 138 yards to the front, 154 to the hole, pin just on the front edge.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
And that is going to be tough in there. That is into the heavy stuff. Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to save bogey. Nope. That at least was a good putt that could have very well gone in, but he misses by less than a foot. Well, he was flirting with even par, thinking if he made a birdie, he'd be at level. Came into this hole at 1 over, and with the double, all the way to 3 over par. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? That didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. Kicking himself just a bit there. That is a drop shot, bogey 5 at this par 4 13th. He was hoping for better there. The 14th is the last of the par 5s here on the North Course, and it is also the longest, measuring at 623 yards. Players will need to avoid a section of 3 right-side bunkers off the tee, and bunkers once again become an issue up near the green, with a large front bunker to carry, as well as smaller bunkers left and right. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance, not quite the accuracy. Missed it, hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and let's see how good you can chip. In golf, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Part of the great design here at the Los Angeles Country Club is the variety of challenges golfers are faced with. Here we follow the longest hole on the course with the shortest, the 124-yard par 3 15th. Players, of course, will note the bunkers that ring a good 70 to 80% of the green, but the most distinctive feature is the bump in the middle of the green that must be factored in when deciding where to land that tee shot. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. 14 feet to the hole. Got it there, but not quite on target. So that'll be a par, and it'll keep him at +4 on the day. The final three-hole stretch of long par fours begins here with a 542-yard 16. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design, and its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with two more up near the large green. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. From a bit of a downslope here, his second to the par 4. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. That one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. Now to the 17th, a toughie at 520 yards. Look out from the tee, and bunkers will comprise a lot of what you see. But this really is a standout hole with beautiful sycamore trees providing an alluring backdrop. Up near the green, a series of 4 bunkers protect the front and left sides of the green, including one that's the closest thing of the course to a pot bunker. Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green.
Fairly long 25-foot putt here.
Just gonna sneak on by. Just a little sloppy right now. No other way to say it. Another bogey and 4 over for the day. The closing hole here on the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a stern test at 492 yards. Bunkers must be navigated off the tee before setting up an approach that shows off the stately clubhouse beyond this 18th green. This up the right side off the tee.
After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place.
Might have stubbed that one a little, and that ball not going to get to the back of the green. Oh my goodness, how did that not just drip into the hole? What a putt there, nearly an incredible par. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18.